Hey, this is Megan and I'm super excited to show you how we lit up the Lego Book Nook Hogwarts Express using our DIY components. I'm going to start off with the front of the train and take off the roof of the cabin here. I only need the black section so everything else can go back. Get one Astro regular yellow light and a 1x1 open stud plate from the spotlight pack. Bend the LED end of the light back on a 90-degree angle and thread the cable all the way through the open stud plate. Attach that to the underside of the cabin roof like this and route the cable through to the back of the set, making sure it runs between Lego studs before clicking the roof back down. Next, grab the headlight assembly from the front, remove the round clear tile from it. Get another yellow Astro light and a 1x1 round open plate and thread the light through the plate just like before. Attach that to the underside of the plate from the headlight assembly. Then get one Astro cap from the spotlight pack and pop that over the top. Remove this section, reattach the headlight, route the light cable underneath and put that assembly we just took off back in place. And you can run the cable behind this grey piece at the front, remove this printed tile and separate the ceiling from the platform. I'll need some more round open plates, so I'm taking a couple from these arch assemblies here. Take these sections off either side of the ceiling so we can split it down the middle and remove these two round plates here. From the spotlight pack, get one warm white light, a round open stud plate, a modified plate with bar handle and a tile with open O-clip. Thread the light through the open plate as we did before and attach that onto the tile. Then click all of that onto the plate with bar handle. Make another one of these and attach both onto the ceiling where those round plates were taken off earlier. You can gently pull these cables to the side and back so they run down the black arch pieces. Then secure the cables in place by clicking the tiles at the end over the top. Now you can reassemble the ceiling and attach it back onto the platform. At the back, remove this section from the bottom, get the 6 stock from your spotlight pack and click it in place as shown. Pop that aside, then grab this grey brick from the back too. Run the cables through the center of where that brick was so they sit between the studs and click the brick back in place over the top. Plug all the cables into the dock and reattach that section to the set. Pinch all the cables together and fold them over, then slot them into the gap under the platform here, just to keep them out of the way. Moving on to the butt of the train, we're doing exactly the same thing with the warm white lights on the ceiling here as we did in the first section. If you need to see the full steps again, just pop back and rewatch that part. I also stole a couple more round open plates from the arches on this side too. Once your ceiling's done, take the roof off the carriages and mount 2 yellow lights on the underside in the position shown here. Just thread them through the open stud plates like we've been doing with all the other lights. Unfortunately, my camera cut out here, but thread this cable through the Technic hole in the back wall right there. On the other side, pop this brick out and route the cable through the gap you've created, then reattach the roof. At the back, remove this section from the bottom and attach a dock 6 like we did before. Then take off these bricks and pieces, hold this cable in the center of this gap and click the brick back in place over the top. Then on the other side, run the cables down the side of this gap, then click the brick back on top and essentially do the same thing but mirrored with the other cables and pop this piece back on too. Plug all of those lights in, then also the belt 50 from the spotlight pack, and lastly you can get the flux belt and plug that in too. I put this black section back on but I wasn't super happy with how the belts were sitting, so I took the plate the dock is on off and run the belts backwards over the top of the dock instead, which I think works better. Then your cables can be pinched and tucked underneath the platform too. In attaching the free end of the belt 50 to the other section of the set, I did the curve over the back of the dock thing here too, just to keep everything neat and uniform. I love Harry Potter and I think this Lego set is absolutely adorable. The Hogwarts Express and platform 9 3/4 are such iconic visuals to the story. The combination of the large warm white lights up top and the yellow lights throughout the train create this really cozy feeling for the set. The best part is it looks just as good closed as it does open, and I know it would look so good on someone's bookshelf with all the novels stacked beside it.